Hello, students. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Now, this is the NEMA CDS group, National Emergency Management Agencies. Now, we are not full members of the NEMA, but we are Vanguard. And at Vanguard, you protect the image of the organization. So we are like representative of NEMA itself. This morning we come to you to sensitize you on various aspects that has to do with your everyday life, social and your environment status. Now the school only gave us 30 minutes. And with this 30 minutes, I believe we'll be able to do justice to whatever things we have on ground to do. So I need you to keep quiet, open your ears, and please pay attention. For those of you who do not understand, who are not so fluent in English language, I know as time goes on you will get there. For those of you who are not so fluent in English language, we have some of our members who will interpret to you in Hausa for you to understand better. And for those of you who are a little bit fluent and or very good in English language, I think from our presentation, you'll be able to understand the concept of the message. Is that clear? So please, I want you to keep quiet, open your ears, and listen. Now, what we are here to talk about is disaster management, control, and prevention. Now, if I ask what is disaster, I know a lot of you will have different suggestions, different definitions, and different meanings to address the issue of what disaster is all about. But time will not permit us to begin to diversify or to begin to explain what disaster is all about. Generally, anything that is called disaster simply refers to things. Hello, has to do with things that happen all of a sudden. Things that happen without prior notice, things that happen without us being aware or without us preparing for such things. In economics, there is what we call unforeseen circumstances, opportunity cost, and economics, for those of you who do economics. Now, disaster itself has to do with sudden events which has to leads towards destructions in the human environment. Some of these occurrences or events are either natural disasters, or some of them are being caused by man-made disasters, man-made equipment. In other words, it simply means that we human beings, we produce some things which causes disaster to the environment, and also some of these things happen by nature. Some of the disasters we have include flood, which is as a result of excess rainfall. Another one we have is fire outbreak, which is very common and rampant in a lot of states in Nigeria. Another one is epidemic. Epidemic has to do with disease outbreak and spreading of various diseases. Like currently we have the issue of Lassa fever in Nigeria. I think by this time last year, at exactly February and early March, we have the issue of yellow fever outbreak in Nigeria. And in countries like China, recently as I'm talking to you, we have the outbreak of coronavirus, which till now the cause of the virus has still not been unknown. Some believe that it is being caused by pangolin. Some said it is being caused by bats. Some said the transmission is through snake bite. It's consumption of snake, which is seafood. But all in all, our major reason for coming to sensitize you on disaster management is not because we are coming to speak big grammars to you, or we are coming to give you things that is bigger than your age. It is to come and notify you to always get yourself prepared. Name her, please, one house. Name her one house, please. To come to you to get you notified. Okay, sorry for the short break. Now, so which has to do with epidemic, which is outbreak of diseases. Now, if the environment is not properly taken care of, there are bound to be outbreak of various diseases. Or if we do not watch our various self as human beings, there are bound to be various. Now, how many of you have ever had fever here? You know what fever is, right? Fever. Have you ever had fever here? Let me see your hand up. Let me just see your hand up. Wave your hand like this. If you've had fever before. Let me see your hand up. Now, when you had fever, what did you use? When you had fever, what did you use? You use what? Medicine. Medicine like paracetamol, okay? Eh? Antibiotics. God bless you. Antibiotics. Now, clap for her, please. Round of applause for her. Now, most times when you have symptoms of fever, there are different types of fevers. Fevers are in varieties. We have yellow fever, we have typhoid fever, we have Lassa fever, we have malaria fever, we have fever in various diversities, various grades. Now, the funny thing is that there is also fever for every major sicknesses. Are you with me now? Now, when you want to feel ill or get sick, the first symptom you notice is fever symptoms. For example, when you are feeling headache, or you start having a high temperature, or you start feeling dizzy, you start feeling tired. Those are what symptoms of fever. Now, that doesn't mean that the sickness that you have is actually fever. Some of these sicknesses are what? Some of these symptoms are as a result of underlying sicknesses. So when you are sick, what do? You go to the hospital, and then in hospital a doctor comes to attend to you. Now the duty of a doctor is to want to treat sick patients. Not only treating sick patients, they also want to do prescription or recommendation of drugs to you to cure your various illnesses or sicknesses. Also, they also diagnose you and undergo some certain tests on you, or refer you to a lab scientist who in turn will run some certain tests on you to discover the exact sickness that you have before they start the treatment. Now, oftentimes, a lot of us are fond of taking self-medication. Self-medication is very bad. Do not treat yourself. If you have headache, you take the paracetamol, which is the normal drug you are supposed to take, and when you notice that the headache was persistent or refused to stop, you go to confide in your teachers or your instructors or the school administrators. In fact, do not even take the paracetamol without their notice or their directives. So once you notice that you are feeling ill or you are feeling tired, don't stay behind in the room and say, oh, I don't want to go to class, I want to sleep, or I have paracetamol in my bag, I want to take. No. The first thing you do is you go towards the school authorities. Tell them that you are sick, or tell them the symptoms that you feel. That is their duty as your parents here or your guardian here to take you into the treatment room or the debate to undergo some tests for you or ask you some questions and in return give you the necessary medication for the sickness. Now, that is one thing you have to first take note of. To prevent disaster, you have to learn to be conscious of what you consume. What you consume. Another thing is personal hygiene. Personal hygiene is also part of prevention of disaster. Because we have the natural disaster, we have the man-made disasters. Now, the school is a female school. We are all females. You have to learn to keep yourself clean. The school recommended white hijab. You wash your hijab at all times. You wash your clothes and make sure you are always clean to prevent coming in contact with dirt or germs. The more you keep yourself clean, your chances of living long is guaranteed. Your hostels, you keep them clean. You sweep them. Sometimes you don't have to wait for whoever is on duty. When you notice any dirt, sweep up your room and your packer. Sweep them. Don't be refuse where you're supposed to dump them. Make sure that the refuse is far away from your kitchen and is far away from wherever you are sleeping. So those are the things you need to take note on yourself as students and youth who are growing up in the environment. So another thing we need to talk about is that to do with the epidemic, the outbreak of Lassa fever. So we have someone on ground who will just quickly highlight the Lassa fever outbreak to you. Then we'll round up by also talking to you about fire outbreak. How to keep your things safe in school, and if there's any issue that happens with fire outbreak, who to contact, what to do, and how to keep everything in place. So I believe as you listen, you will learn more. Thank you very much. Nice talking to you. We are neighbor.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, students. Okay. I believe my president has said a lot concerning disaster management. Okay. So, one of the disasters that we talk about is the outbreak of what? Is the outbreak of sickness. Okay, disease. Okay, and the common one that we have now is what? Lassa fever. How many of you have heard of Lassa fever? Huh? None of you? It's so bad. Okay, the Lassa fever is the common, is the current issue that we have. Okay, in Nigeria. Okay, in some states in Nigeria. Okay, so we need to be informed so that we can prevent ourselves. Okay, from this great disease. Okay, now what is Lassa fever? Okay, Lassa fever, okay, is a disease caused by what? The Lassa virus. Okay, the Lassa fever is a disease that is caused by what? The Lassa virus. Okay, once the virus enters into your bloodstream, okay, it will cause what we call the Lassa fever. Okay, now the Lassa fever is carried by what? This multi-mammal rat. That is the rat that have what? That has more than one breast. It has what? Many breasts. Okay, multi-mammal what? Rat. Okay, now once the virus gets into your body, there are some what? Signs and symptoms. Okay, there are some what? Signs you start to what? Exhibit. Okay, now whenever you are sick, hello, hello. Now, the reason why self-medication is not advised is that there are times where the fever you are having is not ordinary malaria. It could be what? It could be typhoid. It could be what? It could be malaria. It could be typhoid, and it could be what? It could be this what? This Lassa fever. Okay. So whenever you are sick, make sure you take yourself to the what? To the school authorities. Okay. They will tell you what and what to do. Okay, they will take it to the what? The medical personnel who will tell you what is actually what? Wrong with you, and give you what? The proper medication. Okay, so avoid taking medicine like paracetamol, chloroquine, or any other this thing that you feel because none of you is what? Is a doctor yet. Okay, take yourself to the school authority. They will take you to what? To the medical personnel and actually know what is wrong with you and give you what? The proper medication. Now let's talk about what? The signs of what? This disease. Okay? The number one sign, okay, is what? High fever. Okay? You experience what? Fever. Okay? Vomiting. Vomiting is another word, another sign of what? Lassa fever. Okay? General body weakness. Okay? General what? Body weakness is another word, sign, okay, of Lassa fever. Now, muscle pain. Muscle pain is another word, sign of what? Lassa fever. Now, when you experience this sign, okay, you quickly go to what? The school authorities, and they will what? They will take it up from there. Hello? Are we listening? Are we listening, please? Lassa fever. Now, which animal is the carrier of what? This Lassa fever? Okay, I've told you before, is the what? Is the multi-mammal what? Rat. Okay. Now, so to prevent this disease is to what? Prevent ourselves from what? This rat. Because once you come in contact with what? Their urine or feces, you can what? Get you can what? Contact what? The disease. Okay? And the disease is very, very dangerous. Okay, the disease is very what? Dangerous. As of now, we don't have what? A cure for it. Okay? We don't have a cure, especially once that's what? Past the incubation period. Okay? My time is up. Okay? But I would just like to tell you 2 things to do. Thank you very much. Thank
Hello. Hello. I'm not hearing this side. Hello. This side. Hello. That is very good. Salamu alaikum. Kawo ku ziyara daga Nema. Kuna ji, yanzu za mu yi muku bayani akan gobara. Kuna ji na? Cikinku, ina so mutum guda ya tashi ya dan bamu me ya sani akan gobara. Cikinku mutum guda kawai. Mutum guda. Wa zai taimaka muna? Zo. Ku dan bata hanya. Ku bata hanya don Allah. Idan take ku bata hanya da shi. Yawwa. Ya sunan ki waɗanda sunan da ajinki. Gaskiya tare ne. Ku taba mata kuma. Kitaba mata don Allah ta yi sosai. To yanzu ta yi muna bayani ta ce muna rashin wuta da kulawa da wuta in an gaba da shi ne na daya. To gobara kun san gobara bai da kyau. Kuma ya yi kamata mu kiyaye. To ya za mu kiyaye in gobara ta zo? Ko ya za mu kiyaye kan gobara ta zo muna? Kusan gobara akwai ganganci. Akwai kuma wanda ba a san yadda ya zo ba. Sai a ce kaddara ne. Koko? To, na ɗaya gobara yadda za a kiyaye ku da kuke cikin hostel. Kuna ji na? Kuna saurare ni? To, ku da kuke cikin hostel. Na ɗaya